everybody. So my name is Elliott. That's actually spelled with 2 T's. I work for Georgia Equality, and I wanted to talk to you today about a really cool project that we started doing. It's called Deconstructing Binaries, and it's all about getting gender-inclusive restroom signs throughout Atlanta. And we did it in a very unique way. It was actually a community-based project that we came up with. A local arts community group called Wonder Root came to us and said, we want to do some sort of art with bathrooms. And we said, okay, well, let's figure out what we can do. And we came up with Deconstructing Binaries, which is art for social justice. And we wanted it to be very community involved, so we collaborated with a few other local partners. So it was Georgia Equality and Just Us ATL on the left there. That's a youth-led organization. Wonder Root is the Jennifer in the middle, and Care's Bookstore, which is a feminist bookstore in Atlanta, as well as TILT, which stands for Transgender Individuals Living Their Truth. She's not here today, in that picture. And so these different community partners, we came together and we set up community dialogue forums at the bookstore. So this was our first community gathering that we had, and we just got everyone in a room and we sat down, we started talking about, okay, what does bathroom mean to you? What does a safe space mean to you? Who has access? Who does not have access? And we just started talking about the issue. And it was really interesting because it was very much a healing space. It was a space where people were talking about very, harmful things that had happened to them, or, just bad instances in restrooms, but it was almost like a community healing process. And it was really interesting as well because it was also very diverse. We had cisgender people there, we had trans people, non-binary. It was just very much a good cross-section of the community, and it was a very great conversation. But what we did with this was, in that crowd, we had 5 visual artists, local Atlanta artists who all had different mediums. And their job was just to sit there and to listen to the whole conversation, just absorb the dialogue, and then we gave them a month to create some signs based on what they heard from this community forum. And so these are some of the signs that they created. This is a local artist, Fahamu Pico, and they all use different mediums. This is from Audrey Grieve. This is another one. Those are all XYs. And then there's like 0s and 1s, which is like binary code. And the 0s and 1s actually, when you spell it out, it spells human, which I thought was a cool little trick. This was another one. And so after we got the art, right, then we had a gallery showing, because since these are bathroom signs, but they're actually real fine art, honestly. And we wanted to give the artist an opportunity to show their work in a nice gallery setting, since the rest of the time their work was going to just be seen in bathrooms, right? So we had another community forum, kind of to just like display the artwork. We partnered with a local gallery to show it off. We had a huge crowd show out to this. I think we had like 60 people show up. And again, we just had another really good conversation about bathrooms and access and trans identities, as well as all these other intersections, and everybody has to use the restroom, and how do we grapple with that as a society. Again, really great conversations. It was a very uplifting event, and the artists got to show off their work, and it was really great. So then came the outreach. So now that we had these really good pieces of art, we had some community talks going on about this. The next stage, and this is actually what we're doing currently, is outreach. So we have been organizing volunteers, people who came to these forums, who were excited about the project, getting them to go out to local businesses. That we collected a list of businesses at that community forum. We said, hey, if you know a single stall restroom that's gendered, that we can make it inclusive, write it on this list, we'll talk to them. So it was like a community generated list of businesses, restaurants, churches, schools, whatever. And then we're in the process now of reaching out, actually like going to these places, showing them the art, talking about the project, and asking, you essentially already have a gender inclusive restroom, all you need to do is change your sign and change your attitude. And that's what we've been doing. We're currently in the process of talking to all these local businesses. It's really great for us because we're getting our name out there. We're talking with people who maybe weren't familiar with Georgia Equality or gender identity issues in general. And then also it's a really great project because it's all these community partners coming together to do it. And you know, it's a small thing, but it's important, and it's really good that we're talking about it. What we're trying to do now, and if anyone has any contacts with media, we're trying to get this project out there in a bigger way right now. So if anyone has any ideas for media, I'd love to get this out there nationally. So thank you for your time.